Hey, how's it going, everyone? We got an overview for you guys today of the brand new Bonafide RVR119 Kayak. This kayak comes in at 11 feet 9 inches long, 35 inches wide, and weighs roughly 80 pounds. Who is this boat for? This is Bonafide's first entrance into more of the river fishing community. So the previous boats have been more flat water oriented with the SS series and the RS series, and they wanted to come in and attack more rivers. So they have changed this whole design up in the features for more river-centric fishermen. As Justin comes on in, we'll go ahead and start you at the front and work our way to the back and show you some of the different features this boat offers. So right away, up front, you're gonna have your handle, and then you're gonna have this system here with this line that runs in here and this little pulley that rotates here, and this is for an anchor wizard setup. So plug and play with an anchor wizard setup on the front. You can also run them off the rear. Next, we're gonna come here to the access system here, so you can pop these 4 screws off if you wanna get in here and access the inside for installing stuff. And then on top here, we're gonna have the Bullwinkle style rod stager. And you can see the grooves cut out here. And then that translates to this strap system here. You can open this up, pull your rods in and out, strap them back down, and it'll hold them nice and snug if you're bouncing through rapids and so on. You can also pull these rods out completely, loosen this strap, and if you're not running rods, you can put extra gear up here, a cooler, any sort of camping gear, anything like that. Next, we come to a staple in all Bonafides is going to be their transducer pod system or their dry box. And we also have the really good foot brace system here with the triggers on the back, and you just push them anywhere you want. And this is going to come in handy later on if you decide you want to run a rear-mounted motor, because you can remove these triggers and then you can have a foot-controlled rudder system. Next, we have a pair of rail systems right up here. And this unique cutout here, your catch board. So you can run a catch board right here. When you're catching your fish, you bring it up, lay it here, take your photo, put the catch board back, but a nice placement there. Nice deck grip system here, and even another little rail system right here on the bottom. You're gonna see a couple of these places throughout the boats here, and these will be for more yak attack places to attach, camera mounts or any extra rod holders that go in right to here. Underneath the seat is trimmable. So you do have rail system, you loosen it here and you can slide it forward and back. You get about a 4-inch trim. But directly under the seat, we have 4 rod stagers. I'll undo the back to give you a better angle of that. There we go. Now you can get a good idea for how that lines up. So 4 slots in here to separate the rods, keep them all the way down. Or if you prefer, you can also move some down here on the floor as well. That's what it's going to look like. Obviously, I wouldn't run 4 here. You want more floor space, but if you did, let's say 2, now you got plenty of space for your feet to stand on the side. So really cool and well thought out design element here under the seat. Now, as we work our way to the center of the boat, we're gonna have different attachments points here. So you can run a torpedo motor throttle system here. If you want to run a rear mounted motor, you can use this plate and directly mount that there. And you're going to see the insert right here, once again, to run a anchor wizard, or you can run a drag chain system to the back of the boat and then just tie it off right here. On this side, we got more plates for more installation methods, and you can see where this tube comes out for running the anchor wizard to the forward position. And one thing they've come and added is a handle right here behind the seat. So when the seat's going to be in the boat, you have a handle here to help push yourself up and over log jams, shallow rocks and stuff like that, little dams. So you can grab the middle instead of always the center and just push it up and over objects easier. Back here in the rear, direct placement here. If you're running torpedo, Bixby's battery packs will go directly into here, into this slot. You have the rail system here. This can also accept the wheel system that Native and Bonafide offers, so you can bolt that on directly. Huge tank well area. You can do the black pack 1616 or the 1316 or any traditional milk crate. And then back here on the rear, we're gonna have another access port. Your rear handle comes on here, and then we have the line that comes out, so if you want to run a drag chain, it'll run into this slot right here. Comes out here, and you rest your chain in here, and it drops straight down here. They are developing also a motorized plate system that'll bolt onto these 4 places here, and then it'll have 2 handles on the side, so when you run your rear-mounted motor, you still get handles back. One other thing they've done on this side, on your right hip, if they've installed your skeg. Yep, that's correct. They put a skeg on this boat so you can take it on the flat water as well as the moving water. All right, we're going to roll the boat over, show you the hull design. Here's the hull design on the RVR119. It keeps some of the futuristics from their previous SS's and RS series, but they've changed a lot of it to make it more river friendly. So up front, you got your carrying handle. And then you're going to see right here, they've done some new molded side handles. So when you're carrying it, you can actually get your fingers right in here and get a grip on the right or left side as well. The nose now is pronounced a little bit further down, so a little more rocket effect, and they flared it out. So when you're running that moving water in smaller rapids, the water comes in and goes out instead of over the deck as much. Also, their tri-hull system hull design that they're known for, they've made it much, much less pronounced on this model here. So you can see it's not as strong as their other variants. They still have the big cutout system here for the transducer, which some people are going to really want to run in case you want to take this and run some lakes and some deeper flat water. And they've added more of a rounded edge here, a softer edge, for more of that secondary stability. So you can lean it left and right, catch yourself, catch an eddy, do that type of application in the moving water. As far as scuppers go, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 across the bottom. And they've smoothed out and flared the rear portion of them, so less problematic as far as catching them on rocks. And then on the rear, they've also made this less pronounced. It's a lot softer. They've added the 2 drag plates here. Here's going to be the skeg that buries itself in the hull, so you don't have to worry about hitting anything if you don't want to utilize it. Your drain plug is going to be here on the rear as well, in the big handle. So that's an overview of the new Bonafide RVR119. If you have any questions, let us know. But it's definitely a welcome addition to the Bonafide lineup. We're big river guys here in Texas, and anytime a company develops stuff that can run a lot of our rivers, we're really pumped about it. So let me know if you have any questions. If not, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.